So I want to do this video today not to just rant about everything that's going on, because I could do that for hours and hours, but a couple days ago I had an old friend contact me about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I thought it was gonna be like little questions here and there, but it was a whole discussion. And so I wanted to go through the text. I'm obviously not gonna like call him out or anything like that, but I just wanted to go through the text for the people that don't know what's going on. And also, disclaimer before I even start, I am tired of being that person that y'all always have to end up going to. I am not your token black friend. No. Unless your initials are SNM, unless those are your initials, and you know who you are, you're not that close to me, and you don't have the right to come to me and be like, well, I had that one black friend, Alaya, so she knows everything. I'm not your teacher. You know who could be your teacher? The internet, movies, YouTube. Go to that. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Counterintuitive. But anyways, people that don't talk to me that much want to come to me as if I'm their best friend and all that, asking me these questions. And so this is the last time, and I literally, I've had too many people do that. And you know who you are, and you are not my friend. I'm so sorry. You are my acquaintance. You're a person that I know, but you don't know me enough to expect me to be your teacher. So I want to go through these texts that he sent me not today. He sent me these texts like a couple days ago, and it was like deep, and he didn't want to call, so they're all on text. And I was like, can we call, because like it's really hard for me to get my emotion through the text, or it's really hard for me to like blah blah. But he was like, no. So and I regret that, because then 2 days after that, someone else wanted to ask me questions, and then I was like, no, I'm not talking to you over text. I'm not having a conversation with you over text, because it doesn't matter how much you have a conversation with somebody, they're not gonna change their opinion about like their, what am I trying to say? They're not gonna change their political views that they've known all their life. You know what I mean? Not mean. So I'm gonna go through the text, read through it, give you my stance on it, because through the text I wasn't able to express myself fully, and so he probably didn't get a full understanding. But yeah, so we're gonna start. Let's see what day it was, because today, right now, while I'm filming this, he texted me on June 20th, so day after Juneteenth. Like, why is everything, sorry, just my last video was during Juneteenth, and then this was the day after. Like, why is everything happening? So many things happening. Sorry. I guess I'm asking for an argument. I guess I'm asking for an argument for the other side that makes any sense. Please don't take this the wrong way. I want to learn about it. I've been conflicted about it, because I've seen things on both sides just lashing out at each other and being nasty. I want your opinion on it and what I should know as somebody who aligns on the right, I guess. So when he says on the right, he's talking about conservatives, which, when somebody says like, oh, I'm on the right, so I don't know what I'm talking about, there's no right and left when it comes to racism. There are conservatives that are minorities. There are liberals that are white. There's no, whatever left, right, there's no color to that. Racism that's what it is. But when it comes to left, right, there's no, okay, please stop associating conservatives with white and liberals with black or minorities. Stop doing that, because there are black conservatives. Before we talk about this, I do want to say that you should start finding more friends that are minorities and black to have a better understanding of what is going on. I think that is the biggest problem with what is going on right now. No one can understand what we are going through because they don't have people close to them that are a part of the community. So just think about that in the future for sure. That's all said there. What I said, you need to have people that are different from you. I've had Asian friends, I've had Hispanic friends, I've had white friends, I've had Indian friends, I've had friends from different cultures that have showed me their culture, and so I was able to learn from them and like understand and have an empathy for them when something goes on. Like when COVID started and the Asian community started getting attacked, I immediately thought of my friend. I'm like, is he okay? Is his family okay? I can have an empathy there. Let's move on. The violence is what set me apart the most. Why was there so much violence when it first started? That's really the only thing that set me apart. Oh, and why was Chaz created? And one more thing, I want to know what experiences we have never had to worry about because of our color. Okay, so let's start with the first question where he asked, why is there so much violence when it first started? And that's what I asked. That's what I answered. And so this is what I said. So, as you said earlier, the violence was started by people that are trying to make the Black community look bad, which is obviously working because of why he's having to ask me these questions. Also, the media decides to show the violent riots more than the peaceful protest. A lot of Black peaceful protesters listened to the curfews and were there to send a message. Once the time was up, they all left. The people who stayed were 1, white supremacists, 2, influencers looking for clout. An example is Jake Paul getting charged, which I will link. I will link everything that I say here. So I will link a video of Jake Paul he got charged for that. 3, far-right people that are, and there are Black people that are conservatives as well. And 4, people that are actually mad and just want to let out their anger without thinking about the repercussions. Remember that Black-owned businesses got attacked as well. In the last 3 weeks, there has been so much change for the Black community. More in the last 20 years, which I don't know. Because Eric Gardner, same thing happened to him. Nothing happened. Not as big as this. Okay? So I've been alive for 20 years and this is the biggest change that I've seen. So my question is to you, what do you think should have been done differently that could have made the same impact or even greater? Like, what do you think different from a protest? You know, that was my question to him. So, and then I say, I don't want to be mean, but your last question just makes me so disappointed in the school system in America in general. Also, please watch more than one news channel. So, let's go back to his last question. It was, I want to know what experiences we've never had to worry about because of our color. That is so, it is so disappointing that he hadn't asked that. As a 20-year-old. 20. And you don't know the differences of being white and being Black, or being white and being Hispanic, or being white and like you don't understand the differences there. And it just like, come on. And the thing is, he's 20 and there's a 40-year-old out there that's thinking the same thing. There's a 50-year-old, there's an 80-year-old that's saying the same thing. There's people of any age probably thinking, well, I don't see color and I don't understand the differences. A difference is what I prefaced in my last video. I see a cop. A cop will pull me over before they pull over the white person. A person will follow me in a store before they follow that white person. Because of that stereotypes that they've heard or seen on TV. They would think, oh, she's going to steal something, or oh, she's going to rob someone, or oh, she's going to do something wrong. So that is already a stereotype there. So here, I give him an example about how my life can be different from his because of race. So here's one of the examples here. I'm a babysitter and I babysit 2 white kids, ages 3 and 4. So we go on walks, and every time a person will stop us and ask a question about what we're doing. Imagine if it was you. They would think that you were their brother or their dad and continue on their way. Even if the kids were Black, they would think that you were the white savior and continue on your way. They would think that you adopted them, is what I'm saying. So I get stopped. I will look at a video of a person that got the police called on them because they were Black, taking care of 2 white kids, and then that white woman thought that something was wrong. I gave him some more examples, but then I also gave him some suggestions for Black YouTubers, which I will be prefacing now. I really want to give out a shout out to all the black YouTubers that I watch. I said Abba and Preach. They are actually on the conservative side, since he wants to talk about liberals and conservatives. So I preface that to him. Jarvis Johnson, he's not like a political YouTuber, but he's just a black YouTuber. Just sometimes watching a black person do what they love and just live can give you some type of empathy for them. So Jarvis Johnson, great commentator. Watch him. Preach Lawson, he's a comedian, so he does stand up. So it's not like YouTube, but it's more stand up. I am Elho, I don't know what to say her name. Oh no. I'll put all their stuff up here. But I just recently started watching her. Great commentator. She also does stuff like on being black and all that stuff. And also I then mentioned, I almost forgot, but I mentioned As Told by Kenya, which I also recently discovered, and she is amazing. I honestly started doing this commentary stuff because of her. Her stuff is to die for, honestly. So watch all of them if you need to find some YouTubers that are black. The premise of this video is that I am tired of teaching people about American history. Black history is American history, and you can't fit into 1 month, okay? And even if you do fit into 1 month, at school, they don't teach everything correctly. And so I'm tired of teaching y'all about American history. Please watch black movies, watch things with black people in them, about just our lives and what we have to live through, and just have empathy. That is like the #1 thing that we need right now. So, like, that's all I'm really saying here. So if you are watching this and you know me, unless your initials are SNM, you know who you are. You can talk to me because you are my best friend, and you know what's up, and you're very intelligent. That's another thing. So anyways, and anyone else, you don't know me like that, and you need more than one black friend, because other people may talk to me once a month, once a week, everything like that, and people know that I don't have a lot of friends like that. So please go talk to your close friends, your close black friends that you talk to every day and hang out with. I'm not that person to teach you about black history, about American history. Okay? So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the views for the last video about the, I'll link the video down below, or I'll do something at the end. I don't know. But thank you for watching the last video about the cop that was crying over a Egg McMuffin, about my opinions on that. And put in the comments what you think about my stance and if I'm being too mean, because I don't think I'm being too mean. Because I've been able to weed out all the friends that are actually racist, or all the friends that are fake, through these videos. So I'm excited. So put your stuff in the comments about what you think about this, or text me and tell me what you think about it, or don't, whatever. Yeah, so peace.